Hi, this is Glacier. I am going to tie you a Dean River tiger that I use to catch steelhead and salmon on up there in Alaska. I have on the hook is a Gamakatsu size 2 streamer hook, 4x strong, 2x long. Actually, got that backwards, 4x long, 2x strong. I have a rainbow brass cone that I put on. It's a 1/4 inch size. These rainbow cones are really nice. They have a good look to them. I will use the .030 lead wire wrap. I'll shove that into the head. I have this orange braid, diamond braid, that I'll use to wrap for the body. I have my orange thread, and this is the Big Fly orange. It's heavy duty thread, so you can pull down on it good. I have my hackle pliers in here, and that's so I don't waste thread. It's a lot easier. You don't have to cut it. I have marabou hackles prepared, trimmed up already. The orange is for the tail. Also, it'll be wrapped on the body. Pink marabou, and these marabou feathers are UV enhanced. They light up really good in the water. Fish will see it better. And I have 2 orange saddle bar hackles. Those will be on the fly as a wing. Alright, let's get this started. Take your lead wire wrap, just wrap it on there. Nice thing about this is that it breaks real easy. You don't have to use good scissors to cut it, make them dull. Save those for better things. Just twist it, push it up into the head. And that'll keep your cone steady. You can add as much lead wire to this as you want for it to go back. I'm going to use all of this that I have. Don't go to waste, and also it'll get down deeper in these deeper rivers down here in Oregon. And with the thread and the hackle pliers, I just start it, pull on it, just slowly let it out of the pliers. Go back forward. You want to go back over the lead wire wraps to build a base so your material doesn't go down in between it. And plus, using this orange thread, it's like a primer, like when you paint, because this diamond braid is going to light up a little better with the orange thread underneath of it instead of using black. Just go back to where it starts to bend on the hook. You're on a nice level base there. And you're going to use 2 marabou feathers for this. You're going to put them together. You want the tips to line up. And when you make the tail, you want it to be about the same length as the hook shank, about like that. Just keep a good pinch on there. Just do a loose wrap, tighten it up as you go. Only do 3-4 wraps. Look at it, straighten it. If you think it's too long, well, pull on both fibers pretty evenly. That looks good. Come back up. You can still adjust your marabou feathers if needed. Just keep coming back up towards where your lead wire is wrapped. When you get fairly close, and pull back one marabou feather and cut it. At an angle. The reason why you cut it at an angle is because it leaves an even base. You're not going to have some weird lump. Go a couple more wraps forward. Pull the other one up. Cut that off. If you have to, if you're picky like me, just trim a little bit of that. Which I am. Picky. Okay, your tail's done. Next is the diamond braid. Pull some out. A lot of people, they cut their material off for what they want to use, but I find that wasteful, so I keep it on there. And I will want to tie this about the length of the hook shank. Once again, you want a nice level thread base. Okay, now you're not going to want to go too far forward. You can with your thread just to get it out of the way. You're going to wrap it the same direction as the thread. When you wrap this, you want the wraps to be nice and tight against each other. You don't want that orange thread to be showing. Just looks a lot better with it wrapped on there nice and even. Nice even body. And these salmon and steelhead, they're pretty toothy, so if you want, when you're done, you can coat it with head cement or flex cement. And if you don't feel like you're comfortable with the wrap, you can always go back. Because once you tie it on, you can't fix it. Well, you can, but it's a hassle. Just take your time doing this. This fly is fairly easy to tie. It just takes a little practice. Tie maybe 6 of them and it'll be pretty simple for you. And always remember, the first thing a hook catches is a fisherman's eye. Okay, you're going to want to stop, bring your thread back, go forward. When you cut it, you want to cut that a little long so it'll tuck up underneath the dumbbell eye. Well, it's not a dumbbell eye, the cone. Sometimes I'm a dumbbell. Just push that up underneath there with your thumb. That's on there good. Like I said, if you want, you can make the body a little stronger. You can add flex steel on there or head cement. Now these feathers that I have, I'm going to use 2 orange because it's a Dean River tiger. Tigers, you know, have orange in them. And as for the pink, why? Well, pink is just something that's a good color for steelhead as well. Now when you cut this, cut it a little long. The reason why I left it long is because I'm going to come back and fold the tip backwards. The reason why I'm doing the tip backwards like that is mainly because I'm going to pull on the feather a little bit. I'll show you why I'm going to pull on it. Cut the remainder of the tip off. Now with the scissors, you're going to go back against that. It'll cause the feathers to fold inwards like this. Instead of being out like that, they'll fold in like that on both sides. And it'll make it easier when you palmer it. You want them to be folded back. And you're going to want to go ahead and trim, not trim, but pull off feathers, because if you have too much, the stem is really fat. And you don't want that buildup. You're going to grab your hackle pliers. And if you think you need to brush those back more, go ahead and do so. It causes them to lay back real nice. These lay back a lot easier than regular hackle. And just pinch it. Take your time going. You want the wraps to be tight against each other. I know people use red for the marabou tail, but I use orange largely in part because I do not have the red. So I make it orange, but does it make a difference? Maybe. I don't think it does to me. Take the hackle pliers off. Trim that. Once again, trim it a little long because you're going to want that end to go up in